Hello and welcome to Poker News. The British Casino Association, which guards the interests of existing casinos in the UK, has appealed to the High Court to investigate the new rules applying to the planned Las Vegas-style casinos. The BCA claims that the new casinos would have an unfair advantage over established UK casinos, being larger in size and permitted to run more profitable slot machines. The plans for these larger casinos was thrown into temporary disarray by the House of Lords, who rejected a bill proposing 17 new casinos. However, Culture Secretary Tessa Jowell has stated that the proposed casino project is still very much alive. The BCA claims that the proposals made by Ms. Jowell would seriously threaten the livelihood of many long-established businesses and has asked the High Court to order the Secretary of State to review the proposed new rules. The BCA stated, "The association strongly believes that the Secretary of State has erred in considering and determining the arrangements for existing casinos in such a way that gives rise to very serious concerns about their impact and lawfulness." A three-day hearing will take place on the 25th of May to review any legislative changes that need to be made to the new regulations before they take effect on the 1st of September. Second Life, the hugely popular internet-based 3D virtual world, which has over 5 million registered users, has come under intense scrutiny by the FBI, following claims that the site is breaking the terms of the Unlawful Internet Gambling Enforcement Act by allowing its members to partake in virtual gambling using the in-game currency Linden dollars. Virtual Linden dollars can be exchanged for real currency, which is where the issue of legality arises, as the U.S. anti-gambling laws do not permit online gambling where something of value is wagered. Linden Lab, the company responsible for Second Life, are said to be seeking advice. They've not yet received any clear guidelines from authorities regarding the unlawfulness of virtual gambling. Jin-Soo Yoon, Linden Lab's Vice President for Business Affairs, says that it's not always clear to us whether a 3D simulation of a casino is the same thing as a casino, legally speaking, and it's not clear to the law enforcement authorities that we've asked. The profit earned from Second Life's online casinos is minimal. However, Linden Lab could face the same harsh penalties suffered by owners of other online gambling websites who take bets from U.S. citizens if charged under the UIGEA. Fancy playing poker in paradise? Well, the WPS Bahamas Poker Showdown lets you do just that. The Wyndham Nassau Resort and Crystal Palace Casino, located on the stunning tropical island of Nassau, will play host to this fun tournament. The event takes place from the 6th to the 16th of May, with the main event beginning on Sunday the 13th. Buy-ins vary between $150 and $2,500, and the game is no limit hold'em. With the growing popularity of live poker, what's the furthest that you've ever traveled to get that poker fix?
Well, I think the furthest probably, I played in France once, but my dream is to play in Las Vegas and just go and play in the main event there. So the furthest has been Europe, but I want to go to the States to play.
Again, I only really go locally in London. I haven't travelled, too far. So just say probably 5 miles, 5-10 miles.
I've been to Vegas every year for the last 10 years, so I think that would qualify about 7,000 miles, is it?
A few thousand miles.
Las Vegas. That's the furthest I've travelled.
Goa.
I've travelled to Ireland, and I've travelled to Monte Carlo once, but I really want to do the big one, travel to Vegas.
And finally, Casino Royale, the recent Bond film starring British hunk Daniel Craig, has broken the record for fastest first-week DVD sales in the UK. The film, which sees Bond having his poker skills put to the test by scar-faced baddie Le Chiffre, sold over 1.6 million DVDs in its first week. The sales for the Blu-ray edition of the film were also record-breaking, selling 100,000 copies in one day. Based on Ian Fleming's first-ever novel, the film caused a surge of interest in the game of poker when it was released in cinemas in 2006. Now, with record-breaking DVD sales, the film is sure to entice a whole new audience to the game. That's all from me. I'll see you next time.